Hey guys, what's up? It's Karl here, back with another episode. Hope everyone's staying healthy and safe. We're revisiting a couple apps that I'm rocking on my iPhone in 2020. My first episode came out in January. It's almost halfway through this year. I think we all wish we could skip or fast forward to 2021, but regardless, these are some apps that I'm rocking on my iPhone. I know that Apple just released their earnings a couple days ago, absolutely smashed it out of the park. They also mentioned that the iPhone 12, usually released around September, could be delayed into October, possibly November. We might have to wait till then, but regardless, any of these apps you can download across any generation of iPhone. So we'll start off with the first one. This is Wealthsimple. It's my investment app. It's something that I've been doing a lot more as I've been sitting here at home. We had the crazy stock market crash back at the end of March, and around that time it was really uncertain if stocks would dip lower, so I kind of waited for things to level off a bit. I did invest a lot back in May. A lot of you have asked what my portfolio is, and by no means take this as financial advice. I'm not an expert. These are just some companies that I kind of believe in and the stocks that I'm invested into. I use the app Wealthsimple. It's super easy and intuitive. You can do everything on your phone. You can simply transfer money from your bank account to the app. And I think investing, you can start anywhere from as low as $25, $50, $500, $1,000, whatever your comfort level is. But like all things, I do like to diversify. So you can see the list that I have. I've got AMD, Amazon. I'm very tech heavy. I think Alibaba is currently a great stock. And through Wealthsimple, I'll leave my referral code, and if you do end up signing up, I think we both get a bit of money, so it's a bit of a win-win. By no means is that a shameless plug. If you want to use it, go for it. If not, hey, that's cool too. Just remember, it's real money you're investing here. Just be careful, and of course, I am not a financial advisor. The next stay-at-home app that I've been using, a lot of my home workouts are revolving around working out here and back at my condo gym. They're both the Nike training app as well as their Nike Run Club. I don't actually run or do cardio too much, but I did include that in for anyone that is interested. For their training app though, I think it's a great way to start or begin working out. They offer you a ton of different exercises and you can focus on specific body parts. My favorite thing about the Nike app, they show you specific exercises and the proper form how to do it. So in case this is the first time you are working out at home, you're not too sure, you don't have the benefits of a personal trainer, this is completely free. Maybe the only thing that they do lack is workouts with a lot of weight, but once again, that's something extra that most people don't have at home. So this is a great starting place. I've done a lot of these workouts myself. Both me and my girlfriend have done them together, so wholeheartedly recommend this. Also a huge Nike fan, so I think the two and two go together. The next app that I use is called Backgrounds, and as the name implies, it's for backgrounds for your iPhone. You can see some of the cutest ones. I've got some set to puppies. You cannot beat how cute these look. I've just got the free version, but if you swipe on over, you can select the premium option for a couple bucks, then you can search for wallpapers, all that good kind of stuff. How can you say no to a face like that on your wallpaper? I am also thinking of getting a dog, would be a great companion here in the studio. The next row of apps I'm gonna go through is all around gaming. I've also been doing that a ton here. The first one, DB Dragon Ball Legends. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z every single day as a kid growing up, and this just brings back a ton of nostalgia. You can control some of your favorite characters, you can rock different combos, and just like the show when they power up for maybe episodes on end, you do that here as well, just not as long as a 30-minute episode. It's just a bit of mindless button mashing at the moment, but it's still nice to help pass some of the time. The next game is called Sky, and it's by far the most beautiful game that I've played on an iPhone / any mobile device. It is absolutely gorgeous. Some of the artwork in this game is almost breathtaking to think it's a mobile-based game. It's almost like an open world RPG style game, but you kind of get lost in some of the cinematics as well as artwork. Kind of speechless how this is a mobile gaming. We've come so far in terms of graphics, especially compared with a Game Boy that I used to play back when I was a kid. Man, you guys are lucky. The next game is called Interloper. It's the only one that costs money on this list, but it's money well spent. It's a space fighter simulation type game. The graphics are very poly-based. Almost reminds me of some of the Star Wars fighter ship games. It's a solid option. The next game is Kingdom Rush Vengeance. It's a classic tower defense style game. This one focuses a bit more on the orc side of the story. And just like any tower defense game, you are defending against waves of enemies, killing them with towers that have different sorts of features. The next game is called Guardian Tales, and this reminds me a lot of a RPG style Zelda game. It's kind of a mashup between the two. I think the graphics are really cute as well. You control your character, you fight bad guys, and progress through the storyline. I've just started this one, but this one's also a lot of fun. It's maybe the game that I'm playing the most right now currently, or will be since I just started. Now we're switching into some sports stuff and maybe some video options because we are spending a lot of time watching that content. The first, Formula One. Sports is back for the most part. I'm a huge F1 fan. I got to go to the Montreal Grand Prix last year with one of my brand partners, Shell, which was an awesome experience. If any of you have watched Drive to Survive on Netflix, I think there's a lot more fans just because of that show. So if you're into it, the app, you can check all of the latest news, driver standings, what they're going through training practice. You've got the Silverstone race coming on Sunday, and maybe the one thing I'd love to see integrated is the Fantasy League, because I also have an F1 fantasy team. You kind of work with a 100 million budget. Each driver has their own price tag, and you get points depending on how well they do in a race. If you guys are interested, maybe I'll create my own league, maybe for next season, 2021. I think that would be kind of dope, and if you win, I could host some tech as a potential giveaway. So if you're interested, let me know down below. I think it'd be a cool thing to interact with some of you guys, as I'm heavily invested. And if you're not into F1, I do have DAZN for my other sports addiction. I'm a big football, soccer fan. We just saw the end of the English Premier League. This is the app that I use to watch all of my games. I'm stoked that Manchester United secured a Champions League spot, but we also have the rest of the current CL season to look forward to, so that's what I watch my soccer, or even if you want football with. And the very last app that I use is actually Twitch, and if any of you have watched my Twitch channel, I recently just started it. We've got around 3,000 followers. Big shout outs to you guys, you are the true OGs. I do stream at least every day for at least my lunch break, so an hour. I am planning to start streaming with some of my subscribers over there, so I will leave my Twitch channel down below, but I do watch a ton of video games. I'm a huge video game junkie. Currently big into COD Warzone, but really looking forward to Halo Infinite when it finally comes. But yeah, those are some of the apps that I am currently rocking over on my iPhone. I'm rocking the iPhone 11 Pro Max. If you guys have any other app suggestions, leave them down below. I'm sure a lot of people will appreciate that. Hope you guys are staying safe wherever you are. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode and found some useful apps to spend your time. And I will catch the rest of you in one of my next ones or in one of my vlogs. Peace.